The missions to Mars started as flybys and then evolved into Orbiter. Orbiter plus Lander, Orbiter plus Lander plus Rover. Direct landing of Lander plus Rover. The first successful flyby of Mars was on July 14 and 15, 1965 by Mariner 4. This flyby spacecraft returned 21 photos. The data showed life would have a more difficult time surviving there than previously anticipated. Subsequent flybys, Mariner 6 and 7, Mariner 9 returned 75 photos, 126 photos and 7,329 photos respectively. The amount of data returned by the spacecraft increased dramatically as technology improved. On November 14, 1971, Mariner 9 became the first space probe to orbit another planet when it entered into orbit around Mars. The first to contact the surface were two Soviet probes, Mars 2 lander on November 27 and Mars 3 lander on December 2, 1971. The images and data enabled creation of surface relief maps and gave information on the Martian gravity and magnetic fields. The Soviet probes Phobos 2 was sent to Mars in 1988 to study Mars and its two moons with a focus on Phobos. Phobos 2, while successfully photographing Mars and Phobos, failed before it was set to release two landers to the surface of Phobos. The Mars orbiter Viking 1 operated from June 1976 to 1980 and Viking 2 operated from August 1976 to 1987. Combined, the Viking orbiters and landers returned more than 50,000 photos. The Mars orbiter Mars Global Surveyor reached Mars on September 12, 1997 and transmitted its last communication on November 2, 2006. The spacecraft returned more than 240,000 camera images, 206 million spectrometer measurements and 671 million laser altimeter shot. Mars Pathfinders, Lander Sojourner and Rover Phoenix landed on July 4, 1997 and communicated with ground teams last on September 27, 1997. The Mars orbiter Mars Odyssey arrived on October 24, 2001 and is currently conducting its extended science mission. The spacecraft has returned about 350,000 images, mapped global distributions of several elements and relayed more than 95% of all data from the Spirit and Opportunity rovers. The Mars orbiter launched by European Space Agency's Mars Express Beagle 2 completed its prime mission in November 2005 and is currently on an extended mission. Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter began orbiting the planet on March 12, 2006. The spacecraft has provided data that include more than 25,000 images and 3,500 radar observations. The mission has returned more total data than produced by all previous Mars missions combined. Rosetta came within 250 kilometers of Mars during its 2007 flyby. Dawn flew by Mars in February 2009 for a gravity assist on its way to investigate Vesta and Ceres. Mars is host to 5 functioning spacecraft, 3 in orbit, the Mars Odyssey, Mars Express and Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, and 2 on the surface, Mars Exploration Rover Opportunity and the Mars Science Laboratory Rover Curiosity.